Hello and welcome to the Papyrus TV African News Update. I am Christiana Babayo, but before we begin, the headlines. Troops crush Bandit Hideout in Benue, recover cache of weapons. EFCC nabs former Benue local government chair aspirant for 14 million naira fraud and impersonation. Thief monarchs say Aliyah only received prayers, not political backing. And now the news in full. Troops of the Operation Wild Stroke have intensified their crackdown on criminal elements across the North Central region, recording another success in Benue State, where they neutralized a bandit and recovered a significant cache of arms and ammunition. The operation, carried out on Tuesday, November 11, 2025, took place in Mbagen Community, Ukum local government area of Benue State. According to a statement by the acting media information officer of the OPWS, Lieutenant Ahmad Zubairu, the raid was executed after intelligence reports revealed the presence of a notorious armed gang in the area. Ground troops, with aerial support from the air component of Operation Wild Stroke, stormed the hideout and engaged the criminals in a fierce gun duel. During the exchange of fire, one bandit was neutralized while the gang leader narrowly escaped with injuries. A thorough search of the scene led to the recovery of 2 AK-47 rifles, 1 G3 rifle, 5 AK-47 magazines, a G3 magazine, a 36 hand grenade, 2 Baofeng radios, 162 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, and a Sanya motorcycle believed to have been used for criminal operations. In a statement following the raid, the force commander of OPWS, Major General Moses Gara, praised the troops for their courage, discipline, and tactical precision, describing the operation as a major step towards restoring peace in the affected communities. He noted that the successful clearance mission had further disrupted the network of criminal gangs behind killings, kidnappings, and other violent crimes across Benue and its neighboring states. Major General Gara reaffirmed the military's zero tolerance for banditry and terrorism, warning criminal groups operating within Benue, Nasarawa, and Taraba states to surrender or face decisive military force. He also urged troops to maintain professionalism, stay combat ready, and continue honing their skills to address evolving security challenges. Reassuring residents of continued military presence, the commander pledged that Operation Wild Stroke would sustain its aggressive operations until all threats to peace and stability in the region are completely neutralized. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC Makurdi Zonal Directorate, has arrested Fanin Ocho, a former chairmanship aspirant for the Gue West local government area of Benue State, over alleged involvement in a 14 million naira fraud and impersonation scheme. Ocho was apprehended in Makurdi on Friday, November 7, 2025, following investigations triggered by a petition submitted by the Anti-Graft Agency. According to the EFCC, the suspect allegedly impersonated Dr. Emmanuel Chenje, the principal private secretary to the Benue State governor, to deceive his victims. Using Dr. Chenje's identity, Ocho reportedly approached prominent individuals, including former Deputy Governor Dr. Stephen Lawani, and other unsuspecting victims, promising them access to lucrative government contracts and job placements. This elaborate scheme, he allegedly obtained over 14 million naira under false pretenses, exploiting the trust and influence associated with senior government officials. The EFCC investigators say the suspect is currently in custody and will face prosecution under relevant sections of the law for fraud, impersonation, and obtaining money by false pretense. The Commission also revealed that investigations are ongoing to uncover additional victims and possible accomplices connected to the fraudulent operation. The Tiv Area Traditional Council has clarified that it did not endorse Governor Hyacinth Alia for a second term, but only granted him royal blessings during a recent meeting held in Boko on November 8, 2025. The clarification follows a statement issued earlier by the governor's press secretary, Teso Kula, quoting Alia as expressing gratitude to the E.G. Tamen Itiv, Supreme Council of the Tiv Nation, and describing the supposed endorsement as a historic pronouncement and a vote of confidence in his leadership. However, in a counter-statement signed by the Council Secretary Shinyi Tiozua and made available to journalists in Makurdi on Tuesday, the Council emphasized that its interaction with the governor was purely traditional and not political. According to Tiozua, the Council's meeting focused on matters such as security within TIF communities, preparations for the upcoming TIF Day Summit, continuous voter registration, CASEV TIF BAM, initiatives, the launch of the TIF television, and the ongoing review of TIF culture and tradition. Governor Alia, who attended the meeting on special invitation, briefed the royal fathers on his administration's progress in areas including health, education, agriculture, infrastructure, ICT, and human capital development. He also thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for supporting Benue in addressing insecurity and appealed for continuous cooperation between communities and security agencies.
We will now go on a short break, and when we come back, the news will continue. Stay tuned.
The Papyrus Global, we don't just cover events, we create cinematic experiences. From red carpets to birthdays, gala dinners, and your fairy tale weddings, we bring your moments to life with high-tech precision. Our gadgets are smarter, our lenses sharper, and our team simply world-class. Trust the Papyrus Global to tell your story in the boldest, brightest way possible.
Welcome back, and now the news will continue.
The Benue State House of Assembly has suspended 2 of its former principal officers over alleged misconduct. Mr. Seta Tisie, APC Mbagwa, former majority leader, was suspended for 6 months, while Mr. Michael Audu, PDP Adoka Ugboju, ex-minority leader, received a 3-month suspension. The decision followed a motion by the current majority leader, Thomas Dugeri, APC Kwande West, who argued that the duo's conduct while in office had tarnished the image of the assembly. An ad hoc committee tasked with investigating the former leaders concluded that they misused their positions for personal gain, actions deemed incompatible with the oath of office. Seconding the motion, Dr. Elias Audu, APC Gua East, urged the House to empower a special committee alongside the Ethics Committee for further investigations, noting that an unstable House undermines the stability of the state. Speaker Alfred Mbaga emphasized that the suspensions would serve as a deterrent to others, reinforcing the Assembly's commitment to discipline and accountability. Former Nigerian Commissioner to Namibia, Dr. Taye Mentezo, has sounded the alarm over what he described as a well-funded plot to destabilize Governor Hyacinth Alia's administration in Benue State. Speaking at a press briefing at the NUJ House in Makurdi, Tazo alleged that political opponents opposed to the governor's development agenda were mobilizing 2 billion naira to smear his administration and create unrest starting December 1st, 2025. He claimed that 27 National Assembly members had been designated as spokesperson for the scheme. According to Tazo, the plot includes launching a propaganda campaign through false allegations of financial impropriety, undermining major state projects such as Makurdi and Boko underpasses and other roadworks, mobilizing youths to stage anti-government protests across Benue towns, approaching media outlets in Lagos and Abuja to publish damaging reports and spread misinformation online, filing petitions to anti-corruption agencies, and instituting court cases to distract key officials. Describing the conspiracy as ignoble and pathetic, Tazo warned that the perpetrators would face public judgment and accountability. He also dismissed rumors that Governor Alia was critically ill or abroad for medical treatment, affirming that the governor remains focused, in full control, and committed to delivering his development agenda. Tazo expressed confidence that Alia would overcome political sabotage and predicted strong support for both Governor Alia and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2027 elections. And that's what we have on the Papyrus TV Africa News Update. I am Christiana Babayo. Thanks for joining us.